Hey RC groups, YouTube and Hobby Squawk, I'm back. It's the Stupid Monkey and I've got a project. Here I am with my Dynam. It's my T-28. I picked it up, I don't know, a few weeks ago. It arrived. I didn't like the white, so I painted it black. Got rid of most of the white. It still has some white on the bottom down there. Just kind of help with orientation a little bit. But I painted it up, and I was talking to somebody on RC groups, and they said that I really should try, or I really should upgrade to the 1400 millimeter prop and spinner off of the FMS plane. But in order to do that, I had to upgrade motor and everything else. So I ordered up a bunch of parts. And here we go. Here we have. What I got was, I can delete all this stuff. This stuff doesn't go to this plane. I got the FW190 motor mount. It was right there. I got the spinner off of the FMS 1400 millimeter T-28. I got the prop adapter off of the FMS 14 millimeter T-28 or F4U. Prop blades, again, off the T-28 from FMS. And then I have 70 APS-C, and in my junk drawer over here I've got a motor. I've got the 4250 540 kV motor. All of this is going to go in there. So we're going to pop this off and let's get to work before I get a phone call. I'm going to set this tripod up really quick and we will start working. I'll be right back. Alright, so here we are. We got all of our parts laid out and I showed you guys what I got. First things first is motor mount. Now according to the guy I was talking to on the RC Group's website, this motor mount should bolt straight in. I'm 9/10 sure that that's not going to be the case. I'm probably going to have to do some cutting and stuff like that. So first things first is let's pull this motor mount out, see what we got, and see if it's going to go in the way that I'm hoping it does, but probably it's not going to happen. Well, first thing we notice here is the motor mount. Let's see here. If you look at the motor mount, it's cocked off, and this side's shorter than this side, and it actually has a down degree angle. So we're going to want to put this motor mount in with the hole off to this side, off to the right side, I believe. Or wait a minute. It's going to want to be down and left, right? So something like that. And it doesn't go in. Okay, so we're going to have to do some modifying. But before we do that, we're going to have to, before I cut foam out, I want to get my ESC in. Let's see here. So, wait a minute. Okay, down to the left. So yeah, that's going to go in just like so. Let's go ahead and cut some foam. First things first though is I'm going to put this ESC in here. This is going to be a neat little trick. So 70 APS-C, as you can see, again this is FMS. So this is pretty much going to be an FMS Dynam plane now. So ESC is going to slip right on in here. I got a new transmitter on its way, so we're not going to hook up, not going to be able to test the motor right away. We'll do a run up of it tomorrow, I suppose, is when I'll do it. But for right now, we got this going on here. So we'll just play with what we got. It's catching on to this thing. Stupid freaking Navite wires that aren't even... Those are going to get upgraded as well. Those will be FMS here pretty quick. Those are going to... I'm putting the Skytrainer lights into this thing one of these days. So push those wires right on up through here so we can get a hold of them. And booyah, baby. Now I don't know which way these wires are supposed to go, so we're just gonna hook it up. We're just gonna hook it up. Oh yeah, that's some sparkly lipstick there, baby. My daughter does dance, and we just bought a bunch of dance makeup. My wife's out here modeling it for me. So I'm just gonna hook this up. I'm gonna go black here. And where I'm gonna go yellow in the center and red on the outside. Maybe that'll work. I don't know if it will or not. But before I hook the motor up, let's try to get this motor mount in. So, let's see here. Motor mount is quite a bit bigger. That doesn't seem like it's going... Just don't look right. It doesn't seem like it's giving the motor the down attitude it's supposed to have. So if I put it in like that, left, yeah, it is okay. So it's left and down. Okay. So let's shoot. Let's grab a pen. I don't have a small Sharpie, so I guess we're using a big Sharpie. And mark out where this thing's got to be cut. That looks pretty centered there, so I'm going to cut it there. And that's not too much cutting, is it? So now that we got that marked out, we're going to pull out the trusty razor knife and we're going to do some cutting. Now am I glittery? Now I got glitter lips. So with this, I'm going to go ahead and just cut this out too. There we go. Can you guys see with my big head in the way? Turn the hat backwards. And that looks good. Let's just push this right on in there until it doesn't go nowhere. Now, I haven't even flown this plane yet. I've been waiting on parts for it because when I went to fly it the first time, I went to tighten up the prop adapter and collet, whatever it is. Went to tighten up the collet, the damn collet broke on me. So in the process of waiting for the parts to show up, I ended up buying stuff to upgrade it. So I figured, what the hell, I'm not gonna fly it until I can upgrade it. Then I'll never know what I did wrong. Why not, right? Besides that, they don't call me stupid monkey for no reason. So anyway, we got that side cut out. We still got to cut this side out and probably trim a little bit more off of over here. There we go. That looks good. Now let's go ahead and cut this over here straight across. Into that line there. And let's go ahead and stab that through here. Ah, brutal. Cutting a plane apart that I just got, or not just got, but I haven't even flown yet. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I'll like the upgrades. Somebody asked me, you know, why didn't you just buy a FMS plane? And you know, honestly, I should have. But I got this one here, so let's just see what we can do with it, just to make it more fun. Because that's part of modeling, right? Tinkering with stuff, cutting it apart, rebuilding it, seeing what you can do with it. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a plane that stayed factory for very long. I can tell you right now, my FMS Skytrainer, that thing wasn't factory for very long. That thing had more E-flite parts into it than most E-flite planes do, probably. I went nuts on that plane. But anyway, let's see here. Get all this foam out of there. Dig all that crap out. That should be plenty of room for this guy here. So we decided it needed to go this way. Oh, look at that. It goes right on in there now. Huh. Let's go ahead and cut a recess. Looks like I got one hole that I can go into there. Let's move off to the side I don't want. Alright. So we're going to cut a spot up in here for the wires to go through. Let me hook the motor up. Okay. Should be enough room, huh? Is there enough room there? Maybe a little bit more. That's one of the things that's beauty about these foam planes, is you can just cut the snot out of them. And it doesn't, it doesn't really hurt nothing. Look at that. So now we have plenty of room for these wires. Yes, we do. And this motor mount should, man, dang it. Which way? So this motor mount should go right on up in here, like so. We're gonna grab those in a minute. Let's see. I wonder if I pinch this together a little bit more, if I can grab both holes. A little bit more. And just a tad bit more. Hopefully I didn't go too far. You know what? I'm going to widen it out. I don't even want to grab those holes at all. There we go. So let's open it up just a hair more. See here. This way. There we go. I like that. I like that just fine. Okay, so now we're going to screw the motor into the motor board. Let's see here. Which way do we want this? We want the wires up. And that screw can go there. You guys see what's going on here? Just got the screwdriver out of my drawer. So see here, just put this one in. Let's get this one started. And then let's get this one started. Oh, why I'm so shaky. It's not normal. Normally not shaky at all. Let's get this one started. And get the last one started, and we'll tighten them up, and we'll plug them. What the heck? Huh. Wait a minute. So, yeah. I shouldn't have cut that hole. See what happens? Get in a hurry. Dang it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and tighten the top and bottom first. I don't want them boogers coming out. I'll probably pull this back apart and put some Loctite in these guys before I fly it. Okay. So, which way is this going now? So this goes like so. We want, I'm gonna pull this prop adapter off here. Ruh-roh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna pull this prop adapter off really quick. This is one for off the Mustang, so I don't need it no more. Mustang's gone bye-bye. Well, it will go bye-bye. I don't know if you guys can see over my shoulder or not, but it's in the process of getting shipped. It sold. I sold my Mustang. All right. I'll tell you guys what, I sure am looking forward to flying this plane. Hopefully the weather's as nice as it was today, tomorrow. Well, it wasn't really nice. It was raining off and on, but the wind wasn't up. So if I can get out and fly this tomorrow, it would be nice. See what happens. Well, I got a Tactic radio on its way. It should be here. A Tactic TTX 650. FedEx guy screwed me, I guess you could say. Well, I can't say he screwed me. I just didn't get it. It didn't get shipped early enough, I guess, for my liking. I wish all my parts. I tried to get everything ordered up and shipped all at the same time so they'd all show up on the same day. I try to schedule that stuff out, but it doesn't always work that way. It doesn't always work that way. So let's set this up into place here just for fun. And see, just going to tuck these into here for right now. See how this cowl looks with this motor on here. Oh crud. Haha. Dang, that looks good. So once it's all bolted in, I think it's going to be right about where it's supposed to be. Okay, you guys see that? That looks pretty dang good, don't it? Pretty dang good. So let's go ahead and pull this out. I want to have a gander here at where we sit. Can I move this over some, I wonder? Will my cowl allow that? I got a little bit of trimming to do. I wonder if I could bring that motor mount down some, huh? Probably could. Instead of taking it up, take it down. Yeah, it's not bottoming out. So, in fact, you can see where it's hitting here. So we're going to go ahead and cut that away. Push these wires back out of the way. Just fillet some foam right off of there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and come into here a little bit more and just get a little bit more of an angle cut off of there. Looks like a freaking angry beaver chewed on this thing, man. What the hell happened there? What's going on with my blade? Oh man, I want it to look right. I guess we can cut it back at an angle just like that right there, huh? There we go. That's looking a little bit better. Until the blade slips and it looks like crap. All right, now let's see here. See what happens now. Oh, now it looks pretty good. Now it's up pretty darn good. It's all the way down on top of the landing gear. That's where we're going to screw her in at, I think. See what the cow says. Nope. Phone calls. Go figure. Hello, baby. What's up? No, I'm good. No ice cream for me, thank you. Yep, I'm good. No, I'm good, babe. Thank you. I'm positive. Alright. I know you are, and I love you for it, but no ice cream for me, thank you. Love you too. Bye. Huh. Well, this is going to be interesting, getting in here to put these screws in. I think I'm going to put in, let's see here, should I put that screw in first on the bottom? Where is this motor sitting? I want to move it over this way some. There we go. So where are we at? Let's go ahead and put that bottom screw in. I'm going to put you guys on hold. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my screws. Alright, I'm back. Let's get these screws put in here. I'm going to start off with this one right here, and then I'm probably going to have to drive the rest of them in. I don't know. Maybe I have... I'm getting my bag of tricks here. Let's see what I got. Maybe I got something thicker in here that I can use than what I've got. Yeah, I like that. Looks pretty thick, huh? Let's use this guy. It's got a nice little shoulder to it too. It's got a different screwdriver. Yeah, I like that screwdriver better. Just put him right on in there. That's not going to work. You got to use the screws that came with the motor. Or came with the Mustang, I guess. Hey, dang it. In you go. Darn you. Well, this kind of bothers me. I'm not going to be able to reach in here with the and really tighten these down. I don't think I'm going to be able to drive these things straight into this plastic like I want to. Different screwdriver. There we go. All right. So that one's set. That motor is where it's going to go now. See how the cow agrees with me. The cow agrees with me pretty good. I'm going to have to trim up a little bit up on the top here. I don't know how much my head you guys are getting. So, but I'm sorry if it's a lot, but I just got a little bit of trimming up on the cowl to get this to work right. That's not a big deal. Let's see if we can get these screws to drive in now. I don't know about all this. Hey. Keep them from getting stuck to the motor on the way in, huh? Huh. Stick the screwdriver to the motor, the screw should stick to the screwdriver, right? Makes sense to me. No? Huh. Where are you? Alright. I guess let's try this side first. We'll worry about that side in a minute. Need a different screwdriver. Not exactly the right blade, but no, it's not gonna. That's the right blade. So let's just go ahead and run it. Huh. It's not gonna. Alright, well, I'm gonna put you guys on hold while I put these screws in, and then we will be right back.
What?
All right, I got the motor mounted. Now, you have to drill this screw hole, that screw hole, and that screw hole out. The top screw hole you can use as a guide for this one right up in there. You can barely see it. There it is. See it up in there? Anyway, the top screw hole on the, if you're looking at the front of the plane on the right hand side, you can put a screw in and use it as a guide. But you have to drill out the bottom screw hole on the right and both screw holes on the left in order to make the FW190 motor mount work. So with it screwed in and nice and tight now, put the cowl on and the motor sits inside there nice and neat. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put the motor mount on, or the prop adapter and everything else, and you guys can watch me finish this thing off really quick. So with that said, with no further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing finished. Uh-oh, where's my outfit? There's my outfit. So next things next is the prop adapter. One Allen, 2, 3, 4. Take this thing apart. And run these Allens in. Now, I don't know what the difference is between this prop adapter and the prop adapter that comes on the Mustang, but I guess it might be a little bit shorter. Maybe it's just a little bit fatter. I don't know. So let's go ahead and get that on there, like so. And then this one in here. Like so. Boy, I sure can't wait to see what this thing looks like with these prop blades on it. I'm getting pretty excited about this. Yeah, the guy that told me about this mod said that it was the FW190 motor mount was a direct bolt-in. It's not, but a small drill bit and a cordless drill fixed that really quick. And I went ahead and used the screws that came out of the Mustang, so I was able to use those screws. I don't know. Looks like the motor mount only comes with the screws to mount the motor to the mount, not the one to screw to the firewall. So I don't know what. I guess if you don't have those screws, you're gonna have to find something else at work. I did have these guys right here. These ones that look like got a little washer on the end of them. They're probably servo screws. I don't know what they came out of, not too sure. But these guys here, I had some of those. That's what I used up in the top right because that hole's pretty big. And then on the rest of them I used the FMS screws that go to the firewall. the nice long ones. Drilled a hole out to make those work, and worked out just fine. So anyway, you gotta make sure these are nice and tight. Like I said, I'm probably gonna go through this thing and Loctite everything down later on before I fly it. For right now, we're just gonna assemble it. I'm gonna have to trim the. It wasn't touching a minute ago. What'd I do? Huh. Must not have the cowl all the way on. It's okay, just trim that down a little bit. Be good to go. Got a thunderstorm coming in tonight. That's pretty exciting. We need the rain. It's good sound. Okay. So before I move any further, I'm gonna go ahead and bust out my trusty razor knife or razor blade. And go ahead and trim this thing down really quick. Oh, that's cute. We got modeling going on off the camera where you guys can't see. The little girl is trying on all of her summer stuff. So, anyhow, I really don't want to cut outside of the lines on this. I'm pretty excited about this mod. I'm really excited about this mod. If you guys couldn't already tell. Nice and slow. Ow. Almost got my thumb there. Okay, do it from this side so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Alright. And then a little bit more trim. They call it RC modeling, right? So you gotta model shit. Model stuff up. Which means cut and then gluing and pasting and making it work for you the way you want it to work. You know, and like OV10 says on Hobby Squawk, I'm pretty sure it was OV10. He told me, he says, you know, you're gonna spend all this money to do this mod, you may as well have spent the extra $28 or so to get just buy an FMS bird. The problem is I wonder if the FMS bird is gonna perform as well as this bird is after this upgrade. Because, you know, I don't know. It's got the 5-inch wingspan, yeah, and all the extra crap. And it's got a 580 motor instead of a 540 motor, and I don't know. I kind of like doing this kind of stuff anyway, so it's worth it to me just to play. It gives me something to do on a stormy day.
almost done here. Now, it's not perfect by no means. Not at all perfect. But it'll get the job done. So we still have the ring there. That's pretty good, if you ask me. And put it back on. It doesn't rub no more. No more rubbing. Okay, so now we got spinner. Let's back out of this a little bit. There we go. So now we have the spinner. Move my spare screws and everything out of the way so I don't get nothing mixed up. Well, that's a big spinner. Oh no, man. Alright, nope. Spinner. It's actually a really good looking spinner, man. Look at that chrome. It's so sparkly. So, anyway. Enough of all that. And prop blades. So we're going to put that like so. This has got little on these prop blades. You see, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's little nipples that stick out. Let's take a little knife and cut those off. And prop will sit in place. It should pinch down in there, something like that. Should anyway. This is the back, right? Yeah. Alright. Put that on like so. These little teats. And they're like so. That on like so.
Is this the white wood? Mommy, is this the white wood? Because it has
And this just lays on there. Like so. Give it a good squeeze. Now somebody somewhere was saying that the FMS had extra screws versus, or not FMS, Airfield. The Airfield 3 prop has extra screws. I don't know how true that is or who said it. I'm not exactly sure what where I heard it from either. I don't know if it was on Hobby Squawk or RC groups, but
but there was screws out here. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll find an airfield 3 prop setup. God, man, this is cool. Matches the paint scheme of my plane too. That's what's really cool about it.
Mom, where is your phone? Mom.
That's what's really cool about it. Just adds a little bit more of that look.
Can I play my game?
13 by 9.
Now can I play my game?
Oh, you gotta go. Right now? Okay.
Man, I can't come.
All right, so okay, I love you. So get all that tightened down. Get the spinner to come together. Tighten each one a little bit. Keep them evenly snugged because you don't want to break the plastic.
Okay, I'm you fell. I'm not playing this one. That me? That girl is you. Please move me away.
All right, so put that on there. What the hell? How come you don't want to go on there? Just had it on there. I just had it on there. I want to go on there now. There it goes. That's that. And then now is the spinner the only thing that holds this thing on? Is that metal? Well, I guess it is. Metal inserted into. So I'm gonna put this on here anyway. Looks like that. Maybe it doesn't need to be on there. No, I'm not gonna do it. Boom. Doesn't that look nice? Close to the ground. All right, so that's it. I do plane and I'll do a run-up test on it. But that, my foot is pretty low to the ground. You can see it's just, let's see here. Let's move this way. Oh, we got about an inch, or maybe half an inch. Is that an inch or half an inch? That's a half inch. We got about a half inch clearance from the ground. Oh, look at that. That thing is wicked cool looking. Look at that. Wait a minute, why does it keep on spinning? Huh. It doesn't. Just tripping. So, we have one completed Dynam T-28 ready to run on 4S with an FMS setup. And doesn't that look wicked? I think that's cooler than hell. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty cool. Compared to the dinky prop that came with the plane. Let's see, let's pull those props out. Where are those props? I don't even know what I did with them. In one of these drawers here. Let me see here. There they are. So here's the Dynam prop compared to the FMS prop.
Turn it off.
It's quite a bit smaller. Let's hold it down in the center there. So Dynam versus NFMS. Lose a half an inch. So anyway, yeah, I like this look way better than I do that look. Way better. So yeah, there we go. I'm gonna edit this video out and we're gonna see what happens, but you know, just so I can show you guys really quick. There's the bottom of my plane. That's the bottom of it. I left it white so I could see it from the bottom anyway. But yep, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed my little short video here.